We are going to be debriefing Carrie's lesson, video lesson, and we're going to do about 5 minutes. You want to be the timekeeper?
I'll be the timekeeper.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
We'll stick to the time. For 5 minutes, the fellow being observed is going to set the context for the lesson. So describe the lesson being taught, state the age level, grade of students, state what part of the day this lesson took place, explain any unusual or important facts that occurred that day and that may have impacted the lesson, explain what the lesson was, explain the lesson that was videotaped on, explain what the lesson before and after this particular lesson were on, explains how this lesson connects with the COS, and you may begin.
So this lesson was on modeling and creating parachutes for the children. We've been studying air. This was a third lesson in a series of lessons, and what the students were creating their own models of what a parachute was and understanding what air resistance is. In my classroom, I have 25 children, one which just started 3 days before this lesson, who missed the 2 prior. I've got 8 ELL, 3 IEP, 5 on Tier 3, and about 8 on Tier 2/Tier 3. So the children are completely heterogeneously grouped. My goals were the students able to complete a model of a parachute? Were the children engaged? And did the students understand what a parachute is, since no one had seen one prior to it? What greatly impacted this lesson was that we were on vacation the week prior. We did the 2 lessons, and I only had Monday to do this lesson, and it snowed.
That answers one of my questions.
So we went outside. It was the snow and rain last Monday. So we did go outside, and I showed you a couple of them, video clips of the children doing it on the playground. And I've done this lesson previous, and it's wonderful when the weather cooperates. And then we did the staircase, because we are a 3-floor building, to see if it would work. Not as great as it, but at least they got an idea. Mm-hmm. So that was basically the lesson in a nutshell. And I also have a student teacher, so I believe she was on the lesson here or there. And on the lesson, you also had the security guard, which is outside my classroom, who likes to come in and help when he's bored at the front door, because I'm right next to the front door before the office. So he came in to help with the students, and he's parachuted. So you didn't see on the video, but he was sharing his parachuting experience of being in the Army. And then I have a science teacher who was also in the room. So it was a little chaotic having 4 adults, and I wasn't planning on all 4 being there, but the lesson was what it was.
That was great.
That's great.
And that was it.
Okay. For 1 minute, the fellow being observed, you're going to restate the questions from the pre-observation form that the fellow has about, that you have about your lesson.
So were the students able to complete and model the parachute? Were the children engaged? And did the children have an understanding of what a parachute is?
Okay. All right. Okay, so now we're going to fill out Form 3 based on our observations that were recorded from Form 2. Okay, so we're going to do that for 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to hit pause while we're doing this, guys.
Yep,
I mean, stop
please.
this.
Yep.